Now we're going to go over how to use polls in Google Meets. If you're doing this kind of in the classroom or you're using a Gsuit account because it's in the activity tabs up here, and the only way for that to show up is if you have a Gsuit account through your school or something like that. And I'm going to show you kind of what it looks like on the what I'm calling the teacher end, and then I'll go over what it looks like on the student's end, so you get an idea of how this works on both sides and what you can and cannot kind of do with it and how easy it is to use. So polls are great, especially for teachers, just to, kind of grab a general census on a certain subject or question that you want to make sure that your students do know. And you do have a few options with it. So we're going to go ahead and create a poll first as the teacher, and we're going to go through what it all looks like as the teacher, and then we'll go what it looks like. We'll go through what it looks like for the student. So to create a poll, you want to go to your activities tab, which are these little shapes here. Then you want to go to polls. And you want to start a poll. So here are your options here. First, you want to ask a question. So there's our question. And now we're going to put in our options for responses. And you can see we have two options here, but we can add more options if we want to. And we can keep adding a bunch of different options for answers for the poll if you want to. So we're going to leave it at 3 for right now, and we can save it, we can launch it, or we can delete it. If we just click save, that'll save the poll, and the student won't see it yet until you launch it. But I just wanted to show you some other options that we have. The other option here we have is show everyone the results. So if you want everyone, all your students or whoever, to see a live view of the results as people are clicking in, you can do that. But if it's a teacher and you want to know if they know the answer to something, you might want to leave that off, because students will be seeing a live feed of who answers to what and probably just click on the one that has the most results so far. So that's up to you. You can leave it on and off, and I'll show you what that looks like as a student on the other side of this. So now I want to go ahead and launch it. And there you go. You can see, even though we don't show everyone the live results, as a teacher, we can see the live results, okay? And then you can end the poll when you're ready to end it, and that'll save a record of it so you can go back to it later if you need to. Now I'm going to leave this same poll up, and I'm going to show you what it looks like from the student's perspective. So if we pop over here as a student, you can see up in our activities tab, we have a little green kind of notification dot here. So if we click on that, we can see that green notification dot over by polls, select polls, and now we can go ahead and select what our favorite food is. Then I'm going to select vote. And you can see I voted for this in particular poll. You can also see I do not see a live feed of the results because the teacher has that functionality turned off. But I'm going to go ahead and show you what it looks like if the teacher allows you to see the live results. So I'm going to jump back to the teacher, turn that switch on, and then jump back here. And as you can see, the teacher here does see a live view of the results, no matter if this is turned on or off. So now that that's turned on, you can see for the student, it looks a little different. You can see I still voted, and there's only one vote. But if somebody else goes and votes, you will see that pop up because the teacher is allowing us to view the live results. Again, if that switch is turned off, I wouldn't see those other results. I'd only see what I voted for here. So that's up to the teacher whether or not they want to turn that on or off. Okay. So that's how you can go and use polls. And if you're the teacher, you can go ahead and end the poll once everyone's voted. And you can see you have the results right here for that particular poll. So yeah, that's how you use polls from the teacher perspective and the student perspective through Google Meets if you're using Gsuit, something through a school or something like that. Hopefully this video helps, and if it does, go ahead and leave a like down below and subscribe to the channel to get more videos like this on how to make technology work better for you. Thanks.